Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunterman, and this is more of Euro Truck Simulator 2. And we're going to travel a lot of the same course we just did because that was urgent, and it was a quick thing to get an achievement. Apparently get an achievement, which I was not expecting to get. I thought I'd have to do both of them, but I apparently already did the other one. Having said that, we're going to be taking a little bit of a longer route here. And we are back in our regular truck. Our actual own truck. And we are just talking medications and stuff in the chat right now. If you ever want to catch us live, it's twitch.tv/Hunterman. And yeah, we're going to go and we're going to hit question marks, and we're going to end up in a location which will be the last of 3 cities in the Blue Islands we need to hit for an achievement. Now we're probably going to focus the islands a little bit hard. A lot of this route is going to be ending up pretty similar to the last route, so that is unfortunate, but what you going to do?
Exit now.
Next time you get them to tell you the name of every medication you take and what it's for, you need to keep track of that for your health, okay? Whoops, shouldn't have been looking down. Take like 15 pills, so I'm in the same boat. I mean, yeah, you want to make sure that everybody's on the same page of what you're taking, and that you're not, like, having any conflicting issues that somebody, like one doctor is prescribing something for you that another doctor isn't. And if nothing else, if you stop living with your parents at some point, it'll be good to have your own personal records for what you're dealing with. I've got a shelf of pills that are mostly like supplements, so, but I can't keep track of them, so things I should be taking for certain situations and not other situations. I mean, every time we go, they change up the meds, so it's a lot harder to keep track of. Well, just do the best you can, really. Though I have tried to take a lot of different things for being able to have better sleep, and none of them have been working for me. Actually, we're on a yeah, we're on a World of Trucks thing. I should just find the nearest rest area and rest at it. Toll road, toll road. Well, that's gonna be ages from now. I'll just try and keep track on the map. You have to cross out but leave legible what changes they add and new as you go. Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, we're just trying to help, Tech.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Sorry guys, I'm having too many curves to look at the chat right now. But you do seem to be talking to each other, which is very good. Alright. By the way, we're Raleigh, you know the thing on GTA about how people mod cars that have F1 tires on them? I don't think I know that one. This will also help if you ever run out of medication. You need an emergency prescription for family care doctor. Your primary doctor is not available.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, why would you put F1 tires on any regular car? Or do they just do it on the hypercars?
Turn left.
I can't see this road I'm turning onto right now. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Oh wait, there was a Pokemon trailer the other day that I forgot to watch. Alright, you discovered a new viewpoint. Well, we want to hit that. Where is it? Oh, there's a road here I can't see. There's a road here I can't see. I don't know what this viewpoint is going to look like at night, but we're going to make it work.
Please make a U-turn when possible.
Please make a U-turn when possible. I've rolled out of the viewpoint. Mount Etna. Wait, where is it? It's darkness. I don't know if this is a good viewpoint. Alright, we're trying to go over 200 miles per hour. Why F1 tires? And yeah. Literally the best performance in tires. They found out how to do it. Actually, surprisingly easy. On some cars, it actually goes well with like the Pfizer Neon. Fits perfect and looks clean on the same time. That's awesome. F1s do look sleek. Not gonna lie. There's different looking ones too. Just the color of the letter on the tires. Yeah, the colors mean something. Really? I've got Huntermun blue colors on my tires. What does that mean? Guys, I need to back up onto a 2-lane road in the middle of the dark. So, wish me the best of luck. I can only see the road as cars drive by. Oh good, I have reverse lights. Well, that's some kind of progress. Oh, hey Molly, I didn't realize we're shipping not IKEA.
Turn left.
Yes, Ika. We are transporting Ika Bohawk? How do we say this? We are shipping potted flowers. We do need to actually pull the hell over and sleep at some point, though. Potted flowers. So pre-potted flowers. Max made me $258. Max must be the new guy. Because Max is not a name I find familiar, and... Was Max the guy with the explosives? I can't see that, but it ends with a Protogen heart. Actually, I don't know what a Protogen heart would look like. I think... I don't remember if it's mechanical hearts and Protogens. The rim of it is what you can paint, but the tires do it actually manages the car significantly slower, but has way more grip. Mid-typical type.
Get ready.
You know what, guys? If you want me to learn about F1 racing, I'm just putting this out there. But did you know that on the current poll, there is a heading for Motorsport Manager, which is me being the head of a F1 racing team. I've watched Quill 18 play a number of episodes, like an entire couple of seasons, and I had a good time watching it. And it is something I like because it's not like actually on the road driving. You're just setting up the teams and having them play out the races, and you do your best as the manager. But I kind of like that idea. So if you like that idea, consider voting for that game in the poll. There, I brought it all around. We can have chat vote on like drivers and expansions and colors, which you can change like every season for what your cars are driving. If we want, we can do all that. Just putting it out there. Oh, for anybody who hasn't voted yet, please understand that there is, if you're not down with all the games that I'd be interested in playing, man, that looks like a Subaru Forester. There is a blank for you to suggest one game you'd like to see me play on stream. And right now in the chat, you can use !suggested to check a Google document for all of the games that have been suggested for me to play on stream so far. Another $2 from Jana. Euros. I don't know why I'm saying dollars today. I'm usually better at that. Hey, Ahmed made me 1.6k. Oh, and for anybody who missed it, Ryan and I have been looking into what it would take to do a convoy, and we may be doing a convoy in ATS in a soonish type manner. Seems a little foggy this morning on this coast. The F1 tires on the Night Shark makes the car more a drift car than a muscle armored car. See, Night Shark sounds like a kind of fursona, if I'm being totally real. Not that there aren't anthropomorphic vehicles people portray themselves as, because there are. I legit must have passed up the last bed a long time ago. Everybody pick your lane. $2.3K from driver Joshua. We're making good money. I like how much money we're making. Open up. Open up. Negative 76 euros from Pierre. Curses. Oh, wait. I don't have to sleep. I can just get on the ferry. Right. I should be close enough to the ferry for that. One of the most... Jot does actually one of the most armored cars in the game on how many missiles it takes to destroy it. Not as many as the Terabyte, but it's around 20 to 15 range. Yeah, I think I started getting a little confused about playing online GTA around the time they started making the flying bicycles with the rocket launchers or something. Because I'll be honest, whenever I play GTA Online, I just want to do races. Not that I've done GTA Online in a while. Because I haven't. Though, I guess I'll be able to play it this month, actually, because I'll be picking up PlayStation Network for being able to play Stray in the next few days. The Oppressor Mark II. It was kind of oppressive, I'll grant you that. It was fairly oppressive. I don't know, I just like the idea of doing regular, normal missions inside of the game world while other people are being crazy, which is what makes me so sad that I can't just zone out and play hours and hours of like taxicab missions online while other people are trying to blow shit up, because that just seems like it'd be really fun. Both of them are Oppressor Mark 1 and Mark 2? Okay. I am going a little fast into here. On the upside, with as few games there is on my current poll, and how many selections you get to pick your top 10, very few games do not have some points, so that's pretty cool.
Go straight on.
Also figured out my line graph situation. If you had the PS4 version, I'd be able to give you a few tips and help you out a lot on it. I mean, I don't know what tips for, like, staying alive, because I do have the PS4 version. It came with my PS4. I originally played it on Xbox 360. I got 98.6% of the game cleared, I believe. Or was it 90... Or was it 99.86? Or something like that. It was almost the entire game. I think just about the only two things I hadn't done was flown underneath all of the bridges and found the UFO. That's what I get for not looking down. Losing money. Losing money fast. Oh, what card is worth getting and what is worth getting to actually make money instead of not... Oh, cars. I mean, I never really got the economy. Like, it seems like if you don't have people to play it with online, it's not as entertaining. I mean, you know, multiplayer races and stuff like that. I did think about putting a GTA very heavily into the September poll, but the truth is that there are just so many tactical games I want to play, and nobody votes for them, that I kind of overweighted the poll with trying to figure out if people would pick tactical games if I put more of them on the poll. We'll see how all that goes. Right now, Euro Truck Simulator 2 is, not to encourage anyone, but is barely not in first place again. Very narrowly not in first place again, by like 5 points. Oh, and I might as well reveal.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Real quick, Molly, you never found the bonus questions on the poll?
Turn right.
I can't tell what that is. Well, I can tell you what the bonus questions are, Molly. So, I've done something a little bit differently. I'm learning how to manage the forum on the polls and stuff like that, and how to make it work for me and do stuff.
Turn left.
So what I've done is, if you pick games like American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator as your top game, again, not to encourage anybody to do that,
Turn
be impartial, vote for what you actually feel like voting for. But if you vote for them as the top game, then before you get your choice for what is your second top game that you want me to play. You'll get a bonus question asking you which one of the DLCs you want me to focus on. Now, obviously, if you're hanging out on stream, you get to help determine that anyway. But it would kind of let me know what, and that's the only time I can really put it in there, right? Where am I going? I'm going here.
Reroute.
So if you pick them as your top games, and I'll be doing that in the future for future polls, if you pick a game as your #1 game, maybe I'll ask you a more specific question about that specific game. I think that has the ability to be fruitful in the future. Why am I going out the wrong arrow?
Get ready to turn
So there you go. I revealed the secret. Which again, I mean, if you're just hanging out with me in chat, you're going to help determine what I'm going to be doing next. Like Molly helped me pick going to Italy. We're making pretty good progress on the Italy achievements, all things considered. Because I figure it does two things, right? That setup. One, it doesn't interrupt the normal flow of the poll. Two, it only asks it of people who absolutely definitely want me to see that, like, want me to play that certain game. And lastly, it doesn't kind of waste a page with a whole bunch of auxiliary questions to other games that you're not interested in. So, first question, if there are relevant additional questions to ask about that top game, you get that question, and then you immediately get shunted back to pick your second question for what, like, your second answer for what games you'd like to see me play on stream, and then the poll plays out as normal. Another thing I changed, which you might have noticed, is if you say, I am done making selections now, it automatically takes you to the suggestion blank and skips the additional pages you'd have to, like, cycle through to also say that you weren't picking anything.
Go straight up.
Which inherently makes it so that there is no longer a case of somebody accidentally skipping a page and putting a blank in there. Tech says, hey, Mun, in about 15 to 10 minutes I'll be getting off to go to sleep, okay? Oh, that's okay, Tech. It's cool to have you here, regardless of when you're having you here. I will be streaming again later today, around 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Recompute.
For Astroneer. I'm sorry, did I take a wrong? I took a wrong turn early. Whoops. That's actually not great.
Get ready to turn right.
I'm gonna make a U-turn in this intersection. It was at that moment she knew she fucked up.
Never mind. I'll find a new route. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Guys, there's too many of you. I need to yield. It was good having you, though, Tech.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
You and you in your
Exit now.
your devil, your demon protogen from hell. I'm sorry, what is this? I'm going over here to hit this question mark and then turning around. I have been wondering if protogens and muroids are compatible, and I imagine they probably are. It's one of those mythos things I'd have to figure out. Damn, there's so many things I could talk about, but I've duplicated so many things. Guys, can you give me a topic? A topic would be good. If you watching later on YouTube want me to talk about a specific topic, well then you can leave a comment and I'll do it way in the future. Or you can catch me live at twitch.tv/HunterMun and maybe influence some later video. I'm just gonna creep up on this car. I'm just gonna creep up on this car. Too much creep. Too much creep. Being a creep right now. I assume this is a recruitment agency? Yep. We needed that for an achievement.
Get ready to turn left. Okay, let's find a new route.
Another big U-turn. Then we go back the way we came. After we hit another red light. Gotta get every recruitment agency on the map. Think about going after achievements is... That's what the roadmap is for. Kind of give you a direction to go. Preferably without spoilers. You gotta, like, plan ahead. Oh, I would like to go, but there's a vehicle crossing my path. That doesn't look like our tractor, but it could have been. Oh. Oh, we got enough money from the ferry. To, Can I? I don't think I can pick up a new truck. Can I purchase a new truck? Oh, I can. Okay, I got one slot left. Molly says, sorry I'm quiet, not feeling quite well. I have to go sit in the bathroom for a while just in case I get sick. It could be there for a while if you decide to end or something. Alright, Molly. If nobody's going to be around after the end of this recording, the next recording might just be like me listening to the news. But I hope you feel better, and I hope you have the appropriate meds. Hire a driver. We haven't had any high-value people in a while. Actually, women are a little bit more rare. Do we have a 1.7 woman? Nope. Damn it. Hey, wait, if I give you Timely, Ethan, does that mean I will see your name show up more often and get me more money? Alright, let's double check just for the future reference here. I believe now in the Garage Manager, we have 5 of 5 on everything. So, from now on, we are going to be aiming at, I believe $180,000 to buy a garage. Oh, $280,000. I'm sorry, $280,000 to buy a garage at maximum size, so that we can just slot 5 drivers into it. Wait, I need to be taking a left up here?
Keep left, and then turn left.
That seems like a concerning crossing the highway situation.
Turn left.
What are you doing? I was clearly waiting on you. $253. Wow, Ethan, I was right about those timely deliveries, dude. Shit. You've been out for like 7 minutes and you just got a delivery for me. Expectations exceeded. You've shattered all expectations. More so than any King of Fighters has. Oh, and I think Gertrude just made me some money. I didn't see how much it was. Okay. So let's pick a topic. Tech, if you're still there, would you mind informing me why you have chosen a Protogen from Hell as your avatar? Your fursona? if you don't mind saying, if you got a few moments to give me an answer to that, like, as a dialogue situation, because, I mean, my thing is a lot more straightforward, right? I ended up making Huntermun. The name came long before the character, but I kind of like zenned out one day. I closed my eyes and I really focused on like, what is it I feel like I am or am supposed to be, or what am I supposed to appear as, and I kind of like narrowed it down, if you will, to something that resembles an anthropomorphic wolf. And I was like, yeah, this feels right. And then sometimes I have this thing about making the character look differently sometimes, but there's always like a base state that they return to. And I don't really think of them as a character, like as an original, like as an OC, as much as I think about them as like who I actually am. So that's why I'm always wondering if I'm like maybe a little bit Therian, because sometimes I feel like my ears are not pointed enough, or that I'm supposed to have a tail behind me, like for reals. And sometimes I don't feel that way. So, and they're giving me a long time to tell me that Eduardo didn't come back with any money and lost me 1.6k. Damn it, Eduard. Guess I gotta go in-car for this. Alright. I think Tech may have cut out early. Or fallen asleep. Possibly fallen asleep. I'm gonna keep my eyes open on the side of the road for being able to have a rest area, because with the World of Truck situation, I can just make it go into the next day, and well, I'll get money, and also time will pass. Yeah. And the Miroid thing. So Miroid is a mirror humanoid, which is modeled loosely off the concept of a Reploid, which is a replica humanoid. That's what the man-made characters of the Mega Man X timeline are. Those are Reploids. So Miroids, I was looking for a way to like combine the concept of manufactured creations using biological parts. And I came up with this idea called the Lattice. The Lattice is... I might be going too fast. The Lattice is something that you can... that in my science fiction setting allows a different biological, like a different genetic creature to share parts with another genetic creature and have it not like be rejected as an organ or be rejected as a limb. So that is what in the universe basically makes it so that anthropomorphic characters come about from the result of this, because people wanting cool custom bodies or being able to have like actual real bodies that are what their persona might be. And you know, it's starts out with a lot of rich people, but like also we get to mass produce a lot of extra people for workers, and then we get to belittle them because they're not human and possibly try and take their rights away. But the problem is they're so human in actuality with the way that their minds work, because of the way that their brains are organic and stuff, that they obviously want rights, and they want them quickly. And then, of course, everybody goes to war because you're trying to take people's rights away from them. And that is not okay. I kind of set it up so that one or two small countries, I don't know which ones yet. I originally thought Africa, but then I was like, everybody shits on Africa in stories like this. That's probably not a good call. Let me think of something else. But basically, small countries that maybe can be mass-producing these Miroids, they have an overabundance of the population. The population is like, well, we're better than humans. We can just take them over. They're trying to oppress us. Fuck them. And that's kind of like one of those ideas starting. So when I get to the story, which I'm currently work in progress, previously called Adaptation 21XX, but also I think I'm going to name Welcome to Earthsaver because I'm going to introduce the city of Earthsaver, South Carolina, which in this timeline is set up basically instead of the capital city of Columbia, which has been usurped at some point, replaced with an arcology, the arcology of Earthsaver. And in case you don't know what an arcology is basically a fully man-designed city that, like from the ground up, everything is built and proportioned correctly. Hey, Stephanie made me some money. And everything is spaced out with greenery and with tech and with universal basic income and like proper housing. It's actually not necessarily part of South Carolina because it is actually under the One World Government, the OWG, which is a proposed final state of the Earth governments that all answer to one power. Because we are in a transitional state where we have made it to Mars and we're making it to Titan, and it is believed that sometime in the quote-unquote near future, there will be a breakthrough that allows us to
And then exit right.
get away from our galaxy. Or, get away from our solar system, not our galaxy. We're not that far along yet.
Exit right.
Exiting right. And this is all part of a background thing that works into... So, the Huntermun character wasn't always a Muroid, but after I came up with the concept of the Muroid, I was like, well, obviously that's what Huntermun is. That makes sense. Because Huntermun has always been an anthropomorphic wolf with, like, cybernetic parts. Sasari discovered Imperator 18 of 26 and all around the Blue Islands achievement unlocked. We did it!
Right.
We got another achievement, another Italian achievement in the bank.
At the roundabout, take the third exit. Exit now.
Yes, atrophments, achievies. We did the thing.
Get
I was so worried that that was going to be a half wall for reality. Wait, hold on, where are we going? I think we're going in here.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Here we are, safe and sound. We are making many sounds. Are you back, Molly? Or are you like at the porcelain god with your cell phone? I've seen other people taking selfies with the porcelain god. You can see being a cat girl with ears, eyes, ears, fangs, claws, tail, maybe cat feet with little furs, but I don't know how far into being a full animal I like. Well, that's kind of the idea. So I've kind of made it so that Muroids can comprise a lot of different shapes and sizes. For example, there is the Wartor. The Wartor has been mostly military personnel who have had a... Well, actually, let me back up one additional step. You can guess where I'm going with that, but like, let me back up an additional step. So, the idea of how you make a Muroid is you can imprint them with base skills and knowledge of what would be human memory. So they all start with like some basic knowledge. Sometimes languages get wires crossed. There is a... And as they are mass-produced, sometimes differences are not made. So I have this concept called the memery, which is like meme and memory put together. So a memery is when you and someone else, even though you're different people, share the exact same specific past memory because of the way your memory construct has put it all together. So imagine like you have a memory of when you were little. There was a tree and a swing, and you and your little brother, whose face you can't quite make out. Like this is a memory that's in your head because you've been put together. But you and, like, everyone of your line, if you're not made unique, even though this is a super unique memory to a human that existed at some point, or possibly a Muroid before you exists, you would share this memory, and this is a phenomenon known as a memory, where more than one person has the same very specific, like, you remember a scent a certain way, something puts it off in your brain, and, oh hey, did we also reach max level? Do we get an achievement for max level? No. Alright. For everyone watching later on YouTube, For everyone watching later on YouTube, I would like to thank you for watching. This has been Euro Truck Simulator 2, presented by Improvision Entertainment. I've been Huntermun, and I will see you in the future. Hope that you're having a good one. Stay safe out there, and do what you can to not be sick. And, you know, if it becomes flu season and stuff like that, just wear a mask in public. Like, I think we've gotten to the point where we all know that masks are good and they work. I hope. So, I'm just putting that out there. It's just a random thought that came to mind. Alright, later.